Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about some of the properties of absolute value and solving few of the questions regarding that topic. In the last video, we saw that when the absolute value of x is given, it acts as piece, piecewise function, right? Here, x minus x is less than 0, or actually x is greater than or equal to 0, and x is less than 0. So we assume two values of x. First we drew the graph for this, and then we drew the graph for negative x. So now let's do one example of x equals to 4x plus 5, right? So here similarly it will have two values, 4x plus 5. If x is greater than or equal to 0, 4x plus 5. If x is less than 0. So let's solve first for these values. When is 4x plus 5 is greater than or equal to 0, subtract both sides by 5. This gives us 4x is greater than or equal to minus 5. Then divide both sides by 4. This gives us minus 5 by 4. So whenever x is greater than or equal to minus 5 by 4, this equation is valid. So let's draw the graph for this equation first. X is minus 5 by 4, that's approximately minus 1.25. 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So it's here. So when this is the value we put in this equation, the answer will be f of x will be 0 if x equals to minus 5 by 4. So here, right? And since the slope is 4, it will go upwards, something like this. Okay. And now let's draw the graph for this. Simply the point where we started this graph will be the beginning of the second graph, but in the opposite direction. We like this. Will be mirror around this x equals to minus 4 by 5. And please keep one thing in mind. Here this is 4x plus 5. I'm just referring with these so it's easier for you guys, but in actual the x value here is 4x plus 5, and similarly here it is minus 4x plus 5 less than 0. And when we solve this here, simplify this equation here, the x value comes to minus 5 by 4. According to this problem or this equation, we drew this graph. This is the point minus 4 by 5. So you can either write 4x plus 5 is less than equal to 0, greater than equal to 0, or x is greater than equal to minus 5 by 4. It's better to write these instead of these, but this is just for clarification so you guys don't get confused. And if you have troubles plotting the graph for the two equations, sub-equation or sub-functions, you can always try to put the values in f of x equals to 4x plus 5 and f of x equals to minus 4x minus 5, and you will see these both graphs are symmetrical around or about minus 4 by 5. The intercept is 5 here. So this is a easy example, easy to mid-level example for absolute value functions. Now let's see another example. This one is more complex than this one. So here we go. So here we're gonna find the solution to two absolute values. So the equation is x minus 3 equals to x plus 2. Now you may pause the video and try to think and find the solution for this. We need to find the solution for these two absolute functions. So let's try and solve this. First, we have to write these two in simpler formats. X minus 3. This is simply minus x minus 3. As we know, mod of x is equal to two values, x and minus x. And similarly write down these values, minus x plus 2 and x plus 2. So we will equate these values. So if we take two values, that is these ones, and equate one with one of these, we will get the same results by equating these values with these two. So let's see what I mean by these statements. Let's pick this one first, these two first I mean, and equate with this one. So here we go, minus x plus 3 equals to minus x plus 2, right? And equate these two, x minus 3 to minus x minus 2. So here 3 gets minus x minus 2, minus x is common on both sides, so it gets cancelled. So this gives us 3 equals to 2. And we know this is never ever possible, so this has no solution. No solution. Let's try this one now. This one can go this side, or we can subtract both sides by x. X minus 3 minus x equals to minus 2x. So x got cancelled. 2 goes this side, or we can simplify it like to minus 3 or plus 3 minus 2. So x gets 1 by 2. So this is the solution to this, one of the solutions of this problem. Now let's try to solve the other remaining equations. X minus 3 equals to minus x plus 2 and x minus 3 equals to x plus 2. For in the this case, we took the absolute values of x minus 3, x minus 3, x minus 3, and in this case we are taking the absolute values of this x plus 2. So that is why I have minus of x plus 2 and x plus 2. So when simplifying, we will get minus 2 minus 2x equals to 3 goes this side, plus 3 minus 2, this will be positive, so x will give 1 by 2, same value as this one. Now let's try this. X gets cancelled on both sides, so minus 3 equals to 2, which is never possible. So this has no solution. So this is how you find complicate absolute equations, by taking one equation and equating it with the absolute value of the other equations. I hope this lecture is clear. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.